Grand Rising Synchronized Souls, and welcome to your Elemental Soulscope for Scorpio season. Hello, water signs. Holding on to the past, insecurity, love, and also some competition is what I am seeing this particular Scorpio season. We start off our 5-card spread with the Four of Pentacles. And this card comes up to remind us that we have found some newfound security, that we found some newfound stability, and we're feeling pretty good about it. And it's an absolutely beautiful thing when that happens. But at this point in time, it feels like some of you souls are actually holding on to that money, taking the time to hoard it, taking the time to hold on to it, because you may be a little bit scared of whether or not it's going to be there for as long as you anticipated. Thus, we're feeling cautious. The thing about being cautious, the thing about holding on, is that we stop and we block the blessings that are supposed to continue to come our way, because we're constantly taking the time to focus on what it is that we have and what it is that we could potentially be losing. But ground yourself in the ability to continue to make more, to continue to feel secure, to continue to feel stable. The second card that comes up in this 5-card spread is actually the Lovers. And it's a beautiful card because not only does it represent love in terms of relationships, but it does also represent some new forms of collaboration, partnerships for your business, for your projects, for the things that you've been doing on the side. They're starting to gain momentum. And it's a beautiful thing, but it does mean that you now have choices that you have to make, right? Choices that could lead to you being in mutual beneficial relationship, choices that may and will allow you to feel more abundance than you felt previously, but really asking yourself, what choice do you need to make in order for that to happen? What values will you have? How do you continue to become in harmony with yourself, right? Continue to integrate your shadow and your light during this time period of transmuting. How do you transmute your shadow into light? How do you ensure that at this point in time, what it is that you're doing is so that you can continue to find that sense of wholeness, that sense of unity that you know exists within you? The third card that comes up in our spread is the Ace of Pentacles. And what a beautiful card, especially paired with the Four of Pentacles coming up earlier in the spread. We are planting new seeds for more abundance, right? For more work, for more love, for more business. And these cards paired to each other with the Lovers paired together all means that the things that you've been worrying about, you don't necessarily have to. Right? We do want to ensure that we are making the choices that are in line with our values, that are aligned with our souls, knowing that you will then continue to plant seeds, right? Continue to plant seeds that will then cause for more abundance, more love, more business, more money. So although you're holding on to the things around you, thinking that you can't let go, right? Thinking that if you continue to hold on, that what then will happen is that you won't get what you've been searching for, or that you won't hit the goals that you've been striving to hit. This card is reminding you that more abundance is coming. There's no reason for you to hold on. There's no reason for you to hold on as tightly as you've been holding on, because you can let go. You can let go, acknowledging that you are making the necessary choices in order for you to survive. And in order for you to not only survive, but to thrive beyond your wildest dreams, right? That Five of Wands coming up next, the fourth card in our 5-card spread, is coming up to really say that there is some form of competition or conflict that is happening right now. I don't feel like this conflict or competition is something that is actively taking place. It feels like maybe you might be comparing yourselves with other people, you beautiful water signs, right? Comparing your journey with other journeys around you, or maybe thinking about past conflicts and how those past conflicts have aided and helped you become the person that you are now flourishing to become. There's a shift that is happening, right? And as we're looking back so that we can look forward, that really means that you're taking the time to invest in your future, right? And investing in your future by recognizing how things have changed in the past. by recognizing how different you are from the person you used to be, by recognizing that you are no longer the person that you used to be, that you have shifted, that you have changed, and that you have morphed. My Scorpios, right? This is our birthday season. And in recognizing that, think about how far you have come, how different you are, the lessons that you have moved through, and how it has helped you become the person that you are now, right now, this integrated version of you, and how amazingly beautiful it is that you have now blossomed into this person. Yes, there has been competition and conflict. Yes, there have been some things along your journey that you could not anticipate or plan for, but how has that helped you become the best version of yourself? How has that helped you become closer, to get closer, right, to the version that you are, to the version that you want to continue to be? Last card in this 5-card spread that came up was the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. Beautiful card, especially again thinking about that Lovers card that came up earlier, right? We're looking for harmony, we're looking for balance, we are looking for things to be reciprocated, for them to actually be on par with one another. And that means making choices that are aligned with your soul, so that you can ensure that the steps that you are taking are along your life's path, along your soul's journey. Right? Looking at the past, feeling nostalgic, taking the time to go back, to move forward is not a bad thing. But I want to remind you all not to get stuck in the past, not to get stuck in the old visions and old desires and old contracts that you used to commit to, that you used to feel was actually in alignment with who you are. And in recognizing how those things have shifted, recognize how you can start reconsidering your path, that you can branch off and actually create a new path, a path that you have not seen prior. Recognize that as of right now, you have been learning from all of these lessons, right? Not mistakes. We only say that something is a mistake in hindsight. You would never, I would hope, go into a situation calling it a mistake right off the bat. Mistakes are something that we call when we look back. Recognize that you are not making mistakes. You made choices, and these choices have led to different lessons along the way. That is not a good thing, not a bad thing. It's just a thing that is. And in recognizing that, maybe that will allow you to let go of the past a little bit. I'm going to be continuing this 5-card spread simply by pulling from the top and pulling from the bottom of the deck to see what it is that our guides want us to move through. So the first card that comes up is the 4 of Wands, and that card comes up in reverse. The first card that came up in reverse here, right? Blocking that creativity, blocking that form of creating because of the past, because of the nostalgia, right? Because of those old contracts and those old ways of being. And in recognizing how things have shifted, how things have changed, right? That 4 of Wands is allowing you to rebuild a different foundation, a foundation that is grounded in a new sense of stability, that is grounded in a new sense of being, and recognizing how fucking beautiful that really is to be in this new place, this new foundation, this new structure. The card at the bottom, something that is blocking us at this point in time, it's the 10 of Cups that came up. Right, 10 of Cups that came up. And this card is coming up to remind us that the things that you are searching for, the choices that you are making right now, is so that you can have that longevity, right? That family. The reason why this is coming up blocked or in reverse right now is because at this particular point in time in your lives, because we're so focused on the past, because we're holding on to the success that we have, we're not really making room for the legacy that is to come. That is to come. Right? All of the beauty and the blessings and the abundance and the happiness that is coming your way. There is no reason for you to hold on to these old versions of who you are, but also hold on to the present and to create all of these attachments to the manifestations and to the dreams and to the desires that you are asking for, because you know that what you are striving for is legacy. And I want to remind you all that that is not something that everybody strives for. Not everybody strives for legacy in their life. Not everybody strives to be able to create a long-lasting foundation. So the choices that you are making right now are going to allow you to either be further in alignment or further out of alignment with your manifestations and with your desires. And if you are looking for that legacy, if you are looking for that abundance, then allowing yourself to make new choices, to be okay with being uncomfortable, and recognizing that old patterns and old ways of being are actually maybe holding you back because they are not healthy patterns, healthy cycles that you want to be continuing at this point in time in your life. This is a chance for us beautiful water signs, for us to find this new structure and this new foundation that is grounded in a sense of unity and is grounded in a sense of wholeness that you probably have not felt up until this point, right? Maybe you have felt certain degrees, but to this extent, at this particular point of your moment, you have not. You have been working for this moment, for this time period, for you to feel like this, for you to be in this space, to finally take inspired action, to continue to build that legacy that you are building. So look back, but don't get stuck, right? Look back, but don't get stuck, because your future is brighter than anything that has happened and anything that will occur in the past or the present, right? Do not hold yourself or keep yourself stagnant for old ways of being, not recognizing that there is so much more beauty, so much more happiness, so much more joy, so much more love that is occurring in your life. All you have to do is let go and to trust in yourself, to trust in this new version of yourself, to trust in the lessons that you have learned, to trust in the fact that at this point in time, you are a different soul. You are a different soul because you know more and you have more experience, more knowledge, and more wisdom than you ever had before. And that can scare you or that can excite you, knowing that the best is literally yet to come. Please let me know how this particular elemental Soulscope has resonated with you, beautiful water signs. Like, comment, and definitely follow and subscribe. I love you all, you beautiful synchronizing souls.